A severe hailstorm struck several provinces of South Africa yesterday, causing widespread damage. The storm front formed in the late afternoon and intensified rapidly. The most affected areas included regions in Gauteng, Mpumalanga and the southern parts of Limpopo. Large hailstones and heavy rainfall were recorded across these regions. Local residents reported that the hailstones reached unusually large sizes. Cars parked outdoors sustained cracks and dents from the ice impact. Roofs and windows in residential neighborhoods were damaged. Streets were covered with a thick layer of hail, making transportation difficult. In several districts, roads had to be temporarily closed due to dangerous conditions. Some trees were broken by strong winds and the weight of the hail. Fallen trunks blocked traffic for cars and buses. Municipal crews walked through the night clearing debris. In Tshwane and Pretoria, localized flooding was reported after intense rainfall. In the northern parts of Pretoria, streets were completely covered with ice. Drivers reported slippery surfaces and a sharp drop in visibility. Several residential buildings in Pretoria experienced leaks and roof damage. In some areas of the city, hail punctured carports and solar panels. Certain retail shops in Pretoria had to close due to water intrusion. Drainage systems in central districts were unable to handle the water flow. Several streets turned into wide streams, disrupting traffic. Residents were advised to avoid travel until road crews finished clearing the area. Power outages were reported in some neighborhoods. Energy crews responded quickly to repair damaged lines. Transformer stations temporarily shut down automatically to avoid overloads. Drivers shared videos of traffic jams and washed out roads on social media. On some routes, vehicles were moving barely faster than pedestrians. Heavy rain and hail reduced visibility almost to zero. Wind gusts were accompanied by sharp downdrafts. These air currents increased the destructive force of the hailstorm. Shopping centers across Gauteng also suffered significant damage. One commercial complex sustained major roof damage. Management temporarily closed the facility for a full safety inspection. In residential areas, workers inspected roofs and drainage pipes. Some gutters were completely clogged with ice and branches. Residents were advised to stay indoors during potential follow-up storms. Meteorologists warned of the risk of additional thunderstorms. Forecasts indicated continued atmospheric instability over Gauteng. Weather services maintained real-time monitoring of storm activity. Radar maps showed active storm cells over Pretoria and nearby areas. Experts noted high humidity in the lower layers of the atmosphere. These conditions contributed to the formation of powerful hail-producing clouds. Emergency services received numerous reports of damage. People reported destruction of homes, vehicles, and infrastructure. Rescue teams assisted with cleanup and emergency response. Municipal authorities held a briefing after assessing the damage. Additional repair teams were deployed across affected districts. Special attention was directed toward Pretoria, where damage was particularly extensive. Authorities emphasized the importance of safety precautions. Residents were urged to follow weather updates closely. It was noted that such intense storms are common during the season. However, the scale of yesterday's hailstorm surprised specialists. Meteorologists attributed the anomaly to a combination of atmospheric factors. The situation remains under control and recovery efforts continue.